Hello, everybody. Welcome into Sunday, March 8th, 2025. Can't stop live with the Zoom homies. The Zoom homies are Bill, Rich, Sam, Grumpy, looking around, him picking on something, trying to type or something. I don't know. Chris and Max, who just got here. Hello, gentlemen, and Max.
Hello.
Hello. And we have confirmed audio. Jeff Ryman just joined us. Oh, Jeff. See here. Looks like Scott might have been first, followed by. No, Scott wasn't first. I got to go scroll back up a little further. John Williams was first, followed by Scott, followed by Jamie, followed by Ski Man. And Rich was next. Jeff joins us, and that brings us up. John wants to know what I had a 10-ounce ribeye. It was good. I got about half of it in my kitchen because I couldn't eat all of it. It was good. Very, very cool restaurant. And it didn't take any pictures of the food. I took 11 pictures primarily of the surroundings and a few of us, classmates and all. And then when we got done, it's still early afternoon. So last night I said, "Are you in a big hurry to get home?" She says, "Not really. Are you?" And I go like, "Nope. I just got to be home in time to do my show." She goes, "Well, what do you want to do?" I said, "What do you want to do?" So we took a 100-mile trip. Is it from my driveway to her driveway to the restaurant's parking lot? Is 100 miles on the dot, and we turned that into a 175-mile trip coming back to Indianapolis, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Um, we went back to Eminence. We went back to Cloverdale. I don't think I've ever spoken much of Cloverdale. We were going to go back to Plano, but that's another trip. Long Dog's in the house. Greg, I'm having beef Angus hot dogs tonight, obviously from Costco, and a very famous Canadian hot dog sauce called Mustard Menace. Okay. It isn't that hot, but the mustard itself so good. I know you would like it. Uh, Jamie. Jamie's got a question mark by her name.
The bots yelling at people for typing numbers.
Oh, okay. Um, let me see. What are you yelling at us all? What are what are you all doing that's telling us to knock it off? They're putting numbers in. Um, I don't know. I
Put
I was
Nightbot
doing
in
else. I
timeout.
was. Do you what, Chris?
Put Nightbot in timeout.
Put Nightbot in timeout. All right, I'll sit up and act like I know what I'm doing. I'm beat. I am totally wiped out. Um, I will sleep good tonight, and I actually got a little bit of a leg cramp a while ago in my right calf because that's what you use to drive your car with your accelerator, and it started to cramp, and I was like, go ahead and cramp. I don't really care right now. Do what you want to do, buddy. I do not care. Um, but it was good. It was a good trip. We're already working on April's. It looks like it's going to be April 25th, which is a Saturday. Looks like it's the last Saturday of the month, and it's going to be a little closer. It's going to be west of Indianapolis. It's going to be at an Italian restaurant this time around. It's pretty much the consensus that was agreed upon. See if I can remember how to do this. It's not like I've never not done this before. So Brian Patrick is right here. I know you guys can't see, but the guy, well, I guess you can see my mouse. This is Brian Patrick. This is Russ Ray. He's 1972 graduate, but he's married to Dee Dee, who's a 77 graduate. So we allow him to tag along sometimes. Diane, myself, and this is Vicky. She lives about 20 minutes away from this place. She says she eats there all the time, and she vouched for it before we even got sat down. So it was good. It was a very good place to eat. Had a good. Okay, Zoom, take me back a little bit. Really? Oh, because I'm spotlighted. I'm tired. I am beat. I got up early. I made some coffee. I had an argument, and I finally kind of woke up and said, "Why am I having this argument?" Solve that problem. And then I couldn't believe it. It was like 7 miles from my house to her house. I caught every stoplight going. I mean, it was like it was red. It go green and it go red again. It was the dumbest thing I've ever, craziest thing I've ever seen. Um, these things happen. Tell me how tall I am. I am 6'4". Back in the day, I'm sure I have scrunched down just a little bit, so I don't know what my actual height is. I know the first and only time they took it at the VA, they got me at 6'4", and that was back in 2019. So back then, I was still 6'4". Um, I'm tall. I'm not near as tall as I wanted to be, but these things happen. Another famous long dog is telling Jamie, another famous Heiko's hot sauce is, thank you, John. We had a good time. Um, what did you, okay, so I said, it says, I said, hey, John Williams, knock it off. What did you put? Okay, I don't understand what that one's dinging you for.
For Ken Stout Live 2026, there's a number in it.
Oh, so anyone, so you can't tag me now without getting dinged?
You can't type any number. They can't type any numbers. Any
Soylent
number,
Green is people.
including in a username.
So, hello, Wintermute.
That's just how it's going to have to be.
The Soylent, he put in that Soylent Green is purple.
People.
People, purple. I'm tired.
There was a science fiction movie about that.
Oh, that's a good movie. That's a great movie. Charleston Heston, yeah, that was a fantastic movie. So how come Wintermute didn't get warned? He
As
put
it's
in
only-
at Long Dog 7 foot. It doesn't like me. It's a work in progress.
If you type a number and if your name is John,
Yeah.
you get
Oh, that would be so. Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Remember when Heinz ketchup was purple? Vaguely, I do vaguely remember that. Yeah, my goodness, the Soylent Green. That was a good movie.
Ken, look
What
at
was
your
that, about
Zoom chat real quick.
1960, 68, 69 ish?
been a while back.
Oh, it's been a day. It's been a day. We were trying to determine who. In fact, I got a project for one of the homies. If I'm here long enough tonight, I'm wondering if we can take a photo of someone and figure out who it is, because we can't. Nobody can remember who this person is. I know who I think it is, but they're all like, "No, it couldn't be him. Makes no sense. Why would he get in our group photo?" And I'm like, "I agree, but he was at the class reunion picnic, so maybe he photobombed it and nobody really realized it. I don't know." Ski Man's wanting to know, Jamie. Of course, she wants some points. Everybody wants my point. My points are valuable, Ski. Who doesn't want my points? Oh man. So pleasant conversation, a lot of laughs going down. Very, very good dinner. Oh my gosh. They brought out 3 baskets that were probably this big in length and about that deep and probably about that wide of bread, homemade bread. 3 of those things. And then she says, if y'all need some more, just let me know. So I jokingly said, oh yeah, we'll take at least 2 more as long as we can take them home. And she goes, I can make that happen. And she did. I didn't bring any home. I mean, bread's bad for me being diabetic, but for 9 minutes and the battery level's low already. I can toss these things out the window. Okay, sorry, Wintermute 68. You didn't type the command correctly. Make sure it's gift points username. That question was answered, John. Yes, I start tomorrow morning. You should put a command in there. Please read chat. Yeah, I got an email from him while we were at the dinner, and I was hesitant to take it. because I was so afraid it was going to be a postponement again. But as it turned out, it's not. They were just verifying I am starting in the morning, so that is good. I'm trying to find Wintermute's gifted points.
It looks like he typed it right the first time. I don't
No,
understand what's
no
going on.
plus. There was no plus in the first one.
Oh yeah, I
He
see.
got
There's
it right
Oh,
the second time,
yeah,
though.
there's no plus. Yeah, that plus is so easy to forget.
mm,
Um, I've done that quite a bit. Get frustrated and like, what in the world's going on?
mm.
Oh man. So hope everybody had a good Sunday. Um, the boys in the picture, Russ, Brian, and myself. Of course, we talked NCAA basketball, both men's and women's, um, which was kind of fun. And the girls, they talked about old school stuff, uh, which made for an interesting conversation if you were just sitting back listening. Which you guys would never believe. What I should have done is I should have set a camera up. I probably didn't say 10 words the whole time, and it was kind of nice just sitting back and relaxed, taking it easy, listening. Kind of fun. Ken, I'm calling the community health center tomorrow. I'm so nervous. He's still not showing up on the app. Yeah, I would get on that. Levels is low. Hello, Betty. Betty is in the house. I cannot believe these things are, allegedly were charged. I put them in about, I'm going to say 10 minutes, maybe, if 10 minutes before, and at 12 minutes after, the right one's already dying. So maybe it's finally on its way completely out. I do have other pictures I will share later. I didn't have the energy to put anything together. Jamie, I did get your pictures. I got most of them downloaded. Thank you very much. Those batteries are toast. I agree, Ski. Um, I will try to get a trailer for tomorrow night. I make no promises. I came home, I sat down on the couch, and I went, I'm beat. And I don't know what time it was. I was like, oh man, I got a show to get scheduled. I miss anything on Zoom today? Whoa, whoa, whoa! One at a time. One at a time. I'm confused. I'll take that as a no. Speaker bot for the weather app. Really? Um. Oh, that could be a problem, John. You could have actually asked that a different way, but it's got a number in it. But yeah, but it still worked for you. So it's a work in progress. Give us a couple days to get it worked out, get the kinks worked out, and it'll be all right. I dumped a yeah, I seen that, and I appreciate that. And I'll get one done. Um, I kind of wanted to work on it a little bit tonight, but the way that I feel, it would have been a disaster, and I don't think I could have gotten anything presentable done. But I should be able to get one done for boys. And hopefully, I still have audio. I'm down to one earbud. Can you guys hear me on Zoom?
Yes.
No,
Cool. And Chris Carrot say no.
Yes.
no.
And yep, and we still have audio on YouTube, I believe. And yep, and Tony says no. Hello, Tony. Good to see Tony in the house. The way that I've been doing chat now, I have no idea who gets there first when I first put it up. I don't look at chat until I go live, and then I start looking at chat. Again, this is how I do it. I schedule it on the DaVinci machine because I bring everything that needs to be in there, the trailer, the thumbnail, whatever else needs the link to the trailer. Speaking of link to the trailer, I don't think I deleted that for tonight. So if you click on that link that's in there, chances are you're going to go to last night's trailer. Now I'm checking now because I don't recall. Yes, I did not delete that. So if you click on that link, you're going to get last night's trailer. Like it's a good link, it's a good trailer, it's legitimate. There just was not a trailer tonight. So ski man 5x5. Sam got timed out or got warned. What'd you put in, Sam? Oh, I see. Got it. Got it. Got it. Remember those bad kids that live next to us? According to the oldest, they're moving soon. Gonna be demolished. Oh wow. Oh, that's not good. Now, how did Tony get away with
Because
putting in 40 because the emote?
no,
No.
read Zoom chat. I sent you a private message about
All
something.
right. Um, give me a minute to find that. It's kind of nice to be tired though. I set an alarm for what I thought was the really appropriate time to get up this morning, knowing where I had to be in the time and everything. I woke up 2 hours before the doggone alarm, and I'm sitting there going do 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 because I couldn't go back to sleep. I was so frustrated. Got it. I understand. Thank you. Long dog, my hot dog with mustard and jalapenos with some produced a little sweat that's running down the. Oh, little sweat's good for you. Um, I'm going to take my leftover steak with me tomorrow for lunch, and hopefully I'll be around the microwave where I can warm it up. If not, I'm sure cold steak probably tastes really good. I know cold pizza tastes really good. I may find out about cold steak. It's kind of funny too. To me, it was funny. You guys, it won't be funny to anybody but me. We're driving down a major highway today, State Road 42 is not a major highway, state road, and I'm not doing 40 miles an hour. There's nobody out today. Beautiful day, 60 degrees, sun shining, very little wind, just absolutely gorgeous. And I'm driving. I'm kind of scoping the neighborhood out. And all of a sudden, Diane goes, "Stop!" So I slam on the brakes. I'm really expecting to see somebody standing in front of my car. There wasn't. She was pointing out a house that she used to own out in the countryside, and then all the millions of acres that went with it. I was like, we could have gave me some warning about a half a mile back, and I could have slowed down. Oh man, talk about bringing my heartbeat up a little bit. And then we got down to where we're at a 4 point. We're at a crossroads. Two roads cross, four corners, crossroads. We could have went any direction and ended up in the same place eventually. It was so much fun. We did tour the big town of Emmons, but guess what we forgot to do? Guess what I wanted to do? I told myself this morning, I said, Self, if you end up in Eminence today, you need to get a picture of, you're muted, but I could read your lips, and yes, you are correct. The Dollar General.
High school. Oh,
Huh?
I said the high school.
No, I've got pictures. No, the Dollar General that's next to the high school. And that was part of the conversation. Apparently,
So
it's
is
not
that
only
new?
brand new, brand spanking new, and apparently it's doing quite well. So,
Well, there must be quite an area around it that drives in there. I mean, not to put any crap on Eminence, but it's a relatively small place to have a new store.
you've seen the Google map of Eminence, yes. Eminence, now, the outlying areas of Eminence, they are rapidly growing. I
Yeah.
don't ever think Eminence will be like Indianapolis, where it started out small and as it expanded into the suburbs
Oh,
and
but
it
it
all ran
could
together. That's never going to happen. Not
certainly
in my
it could
lifetime.
end up a survivor, if you know what I mean.
They
Unlike the
all
little
said
place
it
I
will.
grew up
They
in.
all said it will make it. It's Ott. Is Ott in the house? Had Popeyes for lunch and supper, and oh, he had Popeyes for lunch and supper. He had jalapenos. That's good. Hello, Tim. Official
So
Tim. Is that?
Indianapolis kind of did like Atlanta did, the way it spread out.
Yeah. It. Back in the day where I lived was not considered part of Indianapolis. It was actually part of the countryside, and now we are actually part of the city. I was impressed and amazed at the growth of what used to be farmland that's now got one or two streets, not roads, but streets going into it, and then the subdivisions of housing. It was just amazing.
Yeah, there's towns in Georgia like that.
Long Dog is telling Tim Tech he needs to keep his nutrition, keep our brain cells active. That's true. Rick Lakes is in the house. Hello, Rick. I had scrolled back up to check something, so I'm back down on the. Jamie feels bad for the kids. They're causing all the problems on the streets. Yeah, we talked about the change of the environment today. Hello, Jose. Jose joins us in Zoom.
Hello, homies.
Well, I mentioned to her that it sounded like a neighborhood improvement project coming up.
I forget the way. Hang on, Greg. I will spotlight. It looks really good. I see green beans. I see a big. Was that steak? Don't wait. Boiled eggs? No. Potatoes.
Potatoes,
There you go. Boiled potatoes.
green beans.
Oh man. Yeah. They look like French cut green beans. Oh, are they? Yeah, see, I know my foods.
There's one person that knows food better, although he's not here.
That's one.
Didn't say the name.
Well, and or a state or a city. So, but the oh, good, it's Darren.
You thought I called him.
Talk
and
about
I
me, will you?
Oh, bloody hell.
Steak. We don't need no stinking steaks. Nobody put steak. Nobody put any sauce on their steaks today. They were tremendously good. And I was torn between what I wanted to get and what really sounded good and everything else. And I'm glad I got what I got. They had 8, 10,
occasionally use a
16.
little A1.
They had some sauce on there, but I don't think it was A1. I think it was their own brand of sauce. But again,
The few times I've eaten out in the last year or so that I actually had meat of some type, I tend to put A1 on pork chops.
A1's good. I like A1. No, I don't.
I do
Greg,
it
you don't have
less
any
on
kind of
steak.
sauce on your steak, do you? And Greg just, do you? A1? He's got, no? Worcestershire? I speak Gregganese, by the way. He did say yes, it was Worcestershire.
I seasoned it for a half an hour with Worcestershire sauce and lots of garlic powder. And then right when I threw it in the pan, I put a little bit of Walmart brand steak sauce on there, and then I put some more on it when I put it on my plate. Now, don't talk to me.
You cooked that on the stovetop? You didn't bake it or broil it in the oven? Nice. Long Dog says, I typically do not put steak sauce on steak, just butter. I don't think I've ever had butter on my steak. But, I mean, to each his or her own.
A1 has a little Worcestershire component in it, actually.
Got a little bit of tang to it, too. I actually like both Worcestershire, however you say it, and A1. And back in the day, I liked a little Heinz 57.
Yeah, I was never a fan of Heinz for some reason.
Every now and then. Wash your sister's sauce. There you go. Doesn't Heinz, yeah, Heinz 57, or they used to. I don't know if they still do or not.
Yeah, you can still get it. It's not very popular, and it's not as popular as A1, I don't think. But
Mr. Jeff Ryan.
mm-hmm.
I sensed when you say something about the hands, right? I felt a strong bias.
On steak sauce? I didn't feel that. He's muted. See, he doesn't realize he's muted. I don't know. He may have done that intentionally. He may have said.
Sorry about that. But
he may have said, Jose. But I don't know.
Jose's number 2.
You're gonna have to watch the live stream to see what I said, by the way.
I sometimes won't eat any steak sauce on a good steak. I mean, if it's prepared right and cooked right, a good steak doesn't need a whole lot. I do
Yeah, I
like
agree with
eggs
Sam.
on pork chops,
Yeah, same here.
unless they're the little place I go to. I used to get pork chops every Sunday. Now I don't because I'm trying not to eat as much. But they used to have nice thick ones, not really thick, but more than the little skinny things you get some places. And those were good with the A1.
I may have to actually try a steak with a little bit of butter on it, because apparently the
I,
long dog, according to long dog, it doesn't need anything more than a little bit of butter.
Well,
I
Um,
think
if
that's
you
when you
want to
put it in the
insult
pan.
somebody, go into a fine steakhouse and ask them for ketchup with your steak. You'll piss off
oh,
people.
oh
Yeah,
my
I
goodness.
might agree with long dog, you know, and butter just a light spread.
When you
I
cook it in a pan, I
Mhm.
think you cook butter when you cook it in a pan, like a frying pan, pan fried steak.
yeah. I will have grilled steak this summer. That is on the menu for this summer. I may record it or I may even live stream it. I don't
When you
know.
grill it, how do you cook it? Do you just
On the
lightly
grill.
sear the moo on each side, or
Yes. I cook it until it's that looks good enough and it's done. I mean, touch it by
well,
how
a
it
friend
feels.
of mine worked as a I don't know if you want to call him a fry cook or whatever, but a cook when he was in college. And he said you tell how done the steak is by pressing on it.
Yeah, that's how I was taught.
And I
Jamie
never knew that
says
until he told me.
I had Worcestershire sauce and horseradish sauce combined at one time. When you are pregnant, it is so good going down, but it hurts like hell coming back up. But it burns coming back up. Um,
Well, on dog,
I'll take your
sometimes
word
they,
for it. I like horseradish sauce, but I'll take
well, I
your
don't
word for
smell
it.
the cork on wine, lawn dog, but sometime at a decent place, they'll stick a little in the bottom of the glass and swirl it around and let you smell it.
Yeah. Um, smell
Uh-oh.
the wine. Don't have to worry about that. That falls into that alcohol type alcohol thing that I haven't done
Yeah.
for so many years now. Um, that's funny. Um,
Yeah, you speak of that a while back, I gave in to temptation and I bought a nice bottle of single malt scotch. And now it's sitting on the island unopened and I don't have any desire to open it.
it'll be there. It'll be there for you when you get
Well,
around to it.
at the rate I'm going, I may not want to get around to it. I have lost almost all my desire to drink anything alcoholic. I've gone without so long now.
I hear you. Ski Man says
I-
Go ahead, Jeff.
Go ahead.
Says I
No,
prefer
what
steak
Ski-
on the grill, temperature 133 degrees, and let it rest and still cook medium rare. That
Yeah,
actually
medium
sounds
rare is a
pretty
good-
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
medium rare is good. If there
I
was a
probably
complaint,
will have a drink again in the fall during football season when we go to the sports bar. But instead of getting the big tall mug, I'm getting now what's called a snifter. Snifter is a size of a glass that's usually used with something like brandy. But this bar will give out, it's larger than a sample, but smaller than a regular glass, and it's priced accordingly. So I can get a snifter of something I like in the beer and still not really drink very much.
we have a ketchup challenge. I missed the ketchup challenge.
No, I just said if you want to insult somebody in a steakhouse, ask for ketchup.
Oh yeah, that would
Which
probably do
I
it.
don't.
Well, tell them it's for your French fries.
Yeah. Well, and there's a movie clip that keeps showing up on YouTube, and it's got Jeff ridges in it, I think. And he's like a lawman of some type. And he's sitting in this little country restaurant with another lawman. They got this old crusty waitress that looks like she's 90 years old, but pretty sturdy yet. Comes over and they order a steak, and she says, well, a steak, blah, blah, blah. And she says, that's the only way we cook them. She says, what don't you want with it? And the guy goes, what? He said, well, you either don't want green beans or you don't want corn. And this restaurant serves the steak medium rare and you get to say no corn or no green beans. And that's the only choice you have. They fix it the same way for everybody, whether you like it or not.
I'm looking at Jeff Bridges movies now, and I don't see anything where it looks like he might have played a sheriff. He wasn't in Country for Old Men, was he?
No.
I think he was.
If I can find it, I'll tell you what it is. It's just one of the, it's a short.
Oh, it's on, okay.
And it pops up in my feed every once in a while. It's just one scene of him and another lawman.
Oh, Robert.
In some small town to investigate a crime or whatever, and they're sitting there ordering something, and they're dealing with this crusty old.
The title of the movie is called Hell and High Water.
Ah, okay. See there. Nice to have our movie expert around.
Well, I spoke highly of our movie and music expert today.
In that movie, he's chasing two brothers that are robbing banks, especially the bank that took their parents' farm away.
That sounds relatively familiar. Is that new?
Nah, it's about 3 to 5 years old.
It does sound, oh yeah, there it is, 2016, Hell or High Water. I do remember that now. Good movie, you're right. Yes, I re-Googled it.
Hell and High Water, is that the 1950 version of it?
No, the 2016 version.
Is it?
We don't make anything original nowadays. We got to repeat everything, and then we got to repeat the repeat, and then we got to repeat the repeat of the repeat. We have no originality whatsoever. No Country for Old Men, Robert says, is a good movie. Yes, it is. I liked it. Jamie says, John
Jones.
Yeah. John, you're being bad with those digits. Gonna have to be Sesame Street and spell it out like the count. Tim Tech says, Steve-Man says, I guess too long for Long Dog didn't read my reply to his question. Did you by chance put it at Long Dog by tagging him so that he would notice it? Or did you just put a question in there? You guys got to remember, if you want someone to specifically see something to them, you really ought to tag them and put at and their name and then your question, or at their name and then your statement. Otherwise, they may skim right over it. And I don't even see it, Tim. I'm scrolling back through chat and I don't even see that you asked him a question. So you put wrap spice Italian Long Dog. Is that your question? Now I got to go back down all the way to the bottom. I thought a question was what, where, when, how, why. I thought that was questions. So have we changed the way questions are ordered now?
I don't know. I'm busy.
It looked good. Can we expect that when the homies show up for the barbecue in June or July? No? You want to postpone that to August? Long Dog says, ask again, I'm game. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I'm actually about ready to wrap this up because I'm tired. I got a relatively early rising big day tomorrow. Probably more on the early rising than big day. But there will be a show as far as I know tomorrow night. Let's go ahead and see if this is going to work. Jamie got some points given to her. I'm trying to figure. Oh yeah, it's this one. Man, I'm tired.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tea. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, and I have a lot to say about at the after hours. Oh, Jesus Christ! The homies here, sit down and prepare for that.
Okay, so Long Dog, you're wrong, but I'll tell you how to do it on the phone. If you're going to tag someone on the phone, you have to put @ and spell out their entire name, and it will highlight them on their end in YouTube. On a phone, you cannot hit @ the first 2 letters of the name like you can on a laptop or a PC, and it autofill it. It cannot be done that way. We tested this the other night. That's the only way you can do it. It's been proven. So signing in, signing out, you got to be signed. You got to be on YouTube. You have to have a channel before you can even chat. That's YouTube's nonsense, not mine. I don't necessarily agree with it. I don't know why they did it. Yeah, I do know why they did it, but that's another conversation. So if you want to tag someone on your phone, @ full name, then space and put your message in there. And when it shows up on their end, they will be highlighted. With that, I'm going to wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for being here. If you want to join us on the Zoom panel, K.Z00M, and Ken has a 12-hour show. Not tonight. I don't plan on being awake at midnight. And the way I've been doing that is that's my first show of the day at midnight. And then this is my second show of the day. I get in 2 shows a day that way. If I were to start it right after this one, that would be the 3rd show of today. I don't know, Ski. You got me thinking now, but when? Probably tomorrow night at 10. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna be like my granddaughters. I don't know. Where's your mom and dad? I don't know. Where's your sister? I don't know. Do you? I don't know. One of the best days I ever had with them. It's in this video list. Yeah, you can do that. It's on my channel. So anyway, with that, I want to wrap it up. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks to the homies for being here. Ending the show. If you got anything to say, you have to join us on Zoom. If you don't have the credentials, send me an email. Email's on the top. I'll wrap it up. I actually made it 41 minutes. That's way longer than I wanted.